So, sir, this is the about solar policy. I would request everyone to put in their questions in the chat group, and we will take the queries which we have received earlier and the questions which we have after all the sessions are done in a Q&A session just at the end. Sir, start, sir. You can start.
Hello.
Hi, sir. Yeah, we can hear you.
Yes. First slide is regarding the liberties provided under solar policy. First point is banking.
All right.
Okay.
All right, sir.
The liberties, the state government have given liberties to consumer that have shown in banking, first number banking. Okay.
Okay, sir. Okay. So what is, can you explain this? What is banking to our viewers so that they can understand what is the benefit that they get?
Banking means the generation means when generation take place. Okay, this is not possible to consume at that time, so we may bank that energy for, for further uses. Okay.
So in a way, saying that let's say we have a 1 megawatt plant outside of factory's campus, and then the plant is generating real time energy required in the evening time can be banked into the grid. And for that, the state of Rajasthan has given us some concession, and they are allowing 10% of that energy or 90%. Can you clarify that, sir?
Yes.
Are they allowing?
Means suppose if you are banking 1,000 unit, means you will get after banking you will get 900 unit.
Okay. 900 units can be used. Okay. Right, sir. Then,
yes.
Can we move to the next slide?
Yes.
Okay. The transmission and wheeling charges. I think there is on that also.
Transmission and wheeling charges. Rajasthan government have given some liberties, some discounts, some subsidy for transmission and wheeling charges. Okay. This I have gone on next slide.
Okay.
Whatever the for power project set up for captive use and third party sale at the rate of 50% of normal transmission and wheeling charges for a period of 7 years from the date of commissioning of the project, they will get. Okay.
For
power project with storage system and repowered wind projects set up for captive use and third party sale at the rate of 25% of normal transmission and billing charges for a period of 7 years from date of commissioning of the project, they will get. Next slide.
Okay, sir.
Third is the for power project set up for the electrical vehicles, EV, charging stations for captive use and third party sale, 100% exemption in normal transmission and billing charges for a period of 10 years from the date of commissioning of EV charging station, they will get. The above provision will be applicable for an individual plant capacity of maximum 25 megawatt. Not more than 25 megawatt, they will allow.
Okay. So you're saying that if we have a big charging station set up in the state, the electricity used by that charging station will be given on 100% exemption of transmission and wheeling charges. Let's say I have a solar plant in Jaisalmer and I have a charging station, EV charging station based in Jaipur. Then the electricity coming from that solar plant, the government will not charge transmission and wheeling charges, which come up to around 2 to 2.5 rupees per unit. So that will be exempted for us. So that's great. Plus banking facility will be there also.
Okay. Banking facility with 10% energy
Okay.
loss.
All right. That's a great exemption the state is providing. Coming to the
Yeah.
next slide, sir.
Next is liberties provided under power projects with the storage system.
Okay.
Initially, power up to the capacity of 5% of RPO target in megawatt, solar and non-solar combined from solar wind and wind solar hybrid power projects with the storage system will be procured by the Rajasthan Discom at a tariff discovered through competitive bidding in addition to the RPO target. Okay,
Okay.
this
Okay.
liberty they have given that Discom will uh, purchase this energy.
Okay.
Okay, the
Okay.
minimum rated energy capacity of an energy storage system shall
Mhm.
be equal to x by 2 MWH. Means suppose you are generating 10 lakh units, then 5 lakh units storage of 5 lakh for storage of 5 lakh units. There
Mhm.
is this is needed. Okay,
Okay.
the
Okay.
minimum rated energy capacity of energy storage system ESS shall be equal to x by 2 MWH, where x is the installed capacity of the project in megawatt. For example, in case the installed capacity of a project is 50 megawatt,
Mhm.
then minimum rating of the ESS installed shall be 25 MWH.
Oh, great. Malab, with a 50 megawatt plant, they are looking for at least 25 megawatt of battery banks to
Yes, yes,
create
yes,
a
yes.
mini grid for areas where the grid or the supply of energy is in a bad state.
Yes,
Okay, very nice, sir.
yes,
Shall we move to the next slide?
yes.
All right.
Uh, Next point is the for rooftop solar
Mm-hmm.
system. Under the metering scheme, under the net metering scheme, DISCOMs will allow solar rooftop capacity addition up to 50% of the capacity of the distribution transformer of the area, whereas previously it was of 30%.
Okay. Okay.
They have uh, okay.
Mm.
Next sheet.
Right, sir.
Next slide. Next slide. Benefits such as banking facility and payment of surplus energy
Mm-hmm.
by discount under the net metering scheme as applicable to the domestic consumers will also be applicable to government offices, government schools, government colleges, government hospitals, and any other government buildings
Mm-hmm.
notified by state government under the net metering scheme.
Okay.
Okay, this
Okay.
is clear.
Okay.
Next slide. Next slide. Next point is solar rooftop. No,
Yeah. Yeah.
back.
All right.
Yes, solar rooftop system can also be set up under gross metering scheme.
What I
Means
understand, gross metering and net metering has a difference that in gross metering, this the set off will be with units, with the power, the tariff of the units,
yes,
not the
yes,
units in.
yes, 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 yes.
Okay, okay. But sir, isn't that okay? I'll keep the questions for the.
In this gross metering system, they will adjust the energy generated in rupees terms. Okay.
Okay, okay,
Whereas in net metering, the energy is adjusted in energy terms.
okay,
Okay.
okay.
Next point. Next point. Now I'm giving a regulatory commission order
Mm-hmm.
on solar policy. What effect they have given? What effect regulatory commission have given? I'm showing that.
Okay.
The burden arising out of the implementation of the state government policy cannot be allowed to be passed on to the general consumers. Commission is of the view that the policy directions of the state government regarding annual banking needs to be given effect by the DISCOMs. However,
Mm.
they are directed to approach the state government for claiming financial support for making good the impact on their revenue. Consequential to the above direction over and above the provision of the existing regulations.
Okay.
They have given direction to DISCOM for claiming financial support. Okay,
Okay, sir.
which yet government have not given to them. Next,
Okay.
Exemption in transmission and billing. In this, they have also given same order. Then the RVPN and DISCOM will claim the revenue loss or revenue changes from the government due to exemption in transmission and billing charges.
All right.
It is ordered that Commission determine the transmission and billing charges under Section 62 of the Electricity Act 2003. However, going by the Section 65 of the Electricity Act, the state government shall, notwithstanding any direction which may be given under Section 108,
Okay.
pay in advance and in such suo motu order, policy, direction, page 7 of 9 manner as may be specified. Policy direction in manner as may be specified. The amount to compensate the person affected by the grant of subsidy in the manner the state commission may. Next sheet.
All right, sir.
Okay, this is again they have given that the RVPN and DISCOM will claim from government. Accordingly, Commission directs the RVPN / DISCOM to claim subsidy as per Section 65 of the Act. Read with the RERC terms and conditions for the determination of tariff regulation 2019 and give effect to the provisions of the exemption in transmission and billing charges respectively of the said state government policy directives. Okay. This is clear. Next sheet. Power projects with the storage system.
Right.
Commission in its order dated has observed that share of the renewable energy generation will increase in future. There will be balancing requirement and energy storage is one of them. To start with, as a pilot, the state DISCOM here, this is noticeable point. To start with, as a pilot, the state DISCOM may consider for energy storage as a certain percentage of the total solar or wind capacity in their future auctions / bidding. And next sheet.
Okay, so the Rajasthan government is pushing for storage systems and power projects with the energy storage. Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
The policy directive provides initially power up to the capacity of the 5% of the RPO target. Target in megawatt, solar and non-solar combined, from solar power projects with the storage system, including wind solar hybrid power projects with storage system, will be procured by the Rajasthan DISCOMs at a tariff discovered through competitive bidding in addition to the RPO target. Further, it also provides minimum rated energy capacity of an energy storage system as X/2 MWH, where X is the installed capacity of the project in megawatt. Okay. I think this is accordingly, the Commission directs DISCOM to implement the state government policy directives given in the respect of the power projects with storage system. This is also clear.
Right.
Next sheet. Next.
Right, sir.
Rooftop solar system. They have allowed the transformer capacity from 30 to 50%. Okay. And rest of for government buildings they have allowed also, and net metering system. Okay. Next sheet.
Right, sir.
is the existing REH in net metering regulation. 30% of the capacity. This is regarding 30% of. Next sheet.
All right.
As regards providing benefit of the payment of surplus energy to the state government. Yes, they have mentioned that tariff for surplus energy. The commission will determine and announce.
Okay. Okay.
For surplus energy. Next point. Next sheet. This is my views that open access shall not take effect till state government provide subsidy amount to this.
Okay.
And if government will not provide subsidy amount to DISCOMs and RVPN. Okay. Second point is, in future, looking to the COVID-19 effect on financial condition of state, it looks that implementation of liberties given in
Hello. I think sir's video is a little frozen. Okay. What he's trying to say is that, yeah, sir, you're back. Hello.
Yes.
Sir, the
Yes,
COVID-19 aspect which you were telling us, I would like to point out that, first of all, you're saying that as long as the government does not give the subsidies and the required funds for the transmission, wheeling, exemption, and everything to the nodal agencies, till then all these benefits are not in movement. Secondly, do you think with COVID-19 will these funds be even more delayed, given to the DISCOM, so all the work will be delayed a little further?
Yes.
Is there a notification in which the timeline for these exemptions has been extended for 2-3 months or 4 months because of COVID-19?
No, I think yet they have not notified it.
Okay. But do you think such kind of notification should be provided by the government post lockdown?
Yes.
Okay, so these exemptions, the banking and the 50% increase in the transformer size for net metering projects will be extended for a certain period post the expiry of the policy also, like which is 5 years. So they will add at least 2-3 months more to that control period.
Yes.
Perfect.